in the building. Man. Mindfulness is a superpower, bro. You see, when you really step back and you pay attention to people's actions and nullify the words, you were able to identify everything you need to know, homie. But a lot of y'all can't be quiet. A lot of people do not have the ability to have comfortability within themselves to be able to have reason. When you're steadily surrounding yourself around a bunch of noise, there is no way that you're going to be able to actually hear the things that are happening right in front of you. Nah, man. That's why I say, when you're living in the present, you don't got time to be pondering and wondering about the past, because there is no way that you're going to have a productive future in doing so. Nah, man. So shout out to everybody in the building while we building, man. We finna have a great episode. You know exactly what time it is. It's the Maxxkii show. Nah, man. I know a lot of y'all don't know how to use the oven. A lot of y'all don't know how to use a toothbrush. Well, man, you got 2 ears, so you need to listen twice as much as you speak, okay? Nah, man. We in the building, so shout out to everybody that's in the building while I'm building, man. You know what I'm saying? We going on a Tuesday. It's an early Tuesday morning. Yeah, we love the Maxxkii show. That's 100% facts. Don't nobody do it like I do it, and don't nobody lay it down the way I lay it down, man. I lay it down with 100% factual. You know what I'm saying? I lay down the way it's supposed to be laid down, and I keep my chat the way I like to keep it. Nah, man, because a lot of people, they want to sit around and they say this, they want to sit around and they say that, and I sit around and I say no. And when I say no, it's a no and it's a go. It ain't none of that. Like, man, that's the thing about it, man. You got to understand that when you put your best foot forward, like I've always said, you can live with the results. You can live with the outcome because you know you put your best foot forward, homie. You can't control nobody but yourself. Nah, man, you be thinking people loyal. All of a sudden, they become disloyal. You know what I'm saying? People will see you got something going on, but, man, they won't support you. But they'll support a celebrity who don't even know them. You got people out here that run fan pages for people. Nah, man, they wake up thinking about that fan page. They go to sleep thinking about it. And when you ask them, what do you got going on? Nah, you can't. You got to go. You got to go. Get out of here. But anyways, you got these people that don't even actually have a presence because all they do is consume, homie. And I talk about that consumer mentality. You have to be able to produce something. That way you can bear something for yourselves, homie. You see, everybody else is worried about what everybody else got going on, but they ain't worried about what they got going on, homie. A lot of these dudes, they don't know how to change a tire. They don't know how to change batteries in their own remote. They don't know how to do anything but try to get the attention of another guy. You see, the dynamic of dating has changed because guys have become more worried about guys. They're not worried about improving themselves. They're trying to go link up with a bunch of guys. They're trying to come into random live streams of another guy that they don't know, trying to get their attention. They are sitting around at these late hours of the night, not trying to grow, not trying to prosper, but to get acknowledged by Maxxkii. And you see, this is the exact reason why we got these problems out there in society, because we have a variety, and I would say the majority of the people that are distracted, homie. They don't question anything. They're more worried about the USA Basketball Olympics rather than what happened in Hawaii, rather than what happened in LA. And this is the reason why I say to myself, man, whatever they put on the TV, you will consume. You know, we used to live in an era where if people didn't like a certain television show, they would change the channel. Now we got people that just want to yell at a TV and say, I don't like the show, but not change it. You see, that's the reason why I love doing what I do, because even if I come here saying this is what I'm finna talk about, a lot of the things that go on in the chat is a representation of the exact topic. And I like literal examples that I can show you just to display what type of times we're living in. Trolls equals, that's exactly what it is. You know, they're miserable. They don't got nothing going on. They can't stay in the gym because they get discouraged. It's those types of individuals. Shout out to Raven. I appreciate that, bro. You preachy. I'm just laying it down the way it's supposed to be laid down. You know, and I understand that whenever I'm being real, I'm going to have a lot of people leave. And I'd rather have a small crowd than a large one, because a lot of these people, they just want to get attention. They've never had the ability to allure this many people. They're on my page and I'm on the stage. You see, that's what they fail to realize. Talk is cheap. That's why it's so easy for them to type. If they would have to put their money where their keyboard is, they wouldn't be able to type anymore. And that's the reason why I say, man, I stand on what I stand on, and I'm speaking facts, homie. You see, each and every single one of you, I want you to understand that you have an untapped potential within yourself that you haven't found. Because you're sitting around and you're worried about Blueface. You're sitting around and you're worried about rappers. You're sitting around and you're worried about entertainment, but you're not worried about reality. You see, a lot of people are really tapped in with the virtual world, but they're not in tap with the spiritual world. They're not in tap with the real world, homie. A lot of these ladies, they'll sit around and instead of telling a guy that they're not interested, they'll play him, they'll try to use him. And a guy not realizing the game, he not even know what's going on. And then you got some guys who obviously they not just rocking with one shawty, they got a roster, but they act like an imposter. Homie, I'm the type of guy to tell a lady, you're not the one less lonely, girl. Like, no. But I say all that to say is, people are not honest no more. You see, transparency you might see as a weakness, but it's actually a superpower, because people know exactly where you stand. That way they can make the choice to say, I'm with this or I'm not with it. But you can't be mad about either one. What's good, Caroline? What's good, Maya? I like the way it's spelled. Do anything, yeah. Make sure you all tap that follow on the bell button. And I would like to quickly say, all of you, and I mean each and every single one of you, message me on TikTok right now, because once this episode ends, I'm going to send all of you my Snapchat. That is the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live next and everything like that. My high voice, I don't know what that means, but anyways. But this is the reason why I say what I say and I do what I do, homie. And look, man, catch up. That one you ain't got to ask. You see, when you walk into the class late, you don't need to say, hey, man, can you? No, you just need to sit down and I'm going to give the game. And you say, I'm finna get you up out of here, because you don't tell me what I said is what. Nah, homie. You see, I'm performing. You in the crowd. So I don't want to hear you say, well, transparency. Because apparently I didn't even ask you, my guy. Yeah. And if you don't agree with what I said, then you can go ahead and carry on. You're sitting around at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to listen to what I'm saying. I'm not listening to what you're saying, my guy. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, yeah, no, man. People always feel entitled to put their input when you never even asked. It's like when you're at a job or when you're at school, wherever the case may be, and people just all of a sudden feel like they want to be an open book to you. They want to tell you their whole life story. And then they tell you about fallouts that they have with individuals, and they only tell you the part that makes them look good. There's 3 sides to every story. There's that side, this side, and somewhere in between is the truth. In most cases. Sometimes, man, the one version is most certainly the truth, because the other side is living in delusion. But you get what I'm saying. It's like a lot of you guys, you'll get with girls, well, you start talking to girls, and you'll say, yeah, my ex, she cheated on me, she did this, she did that. One thing about girls, they have really powerful intuition, and they're really good at playing possum, pretending like they don't know what's going on, homie. When you start speaking down on the lady that you used to be dealing with, that lady, she might play possum like she cares, but she already saying in her head, I won't be dealing with this guy, because if I deal with this guy and we fall out, he gonna be immature. He gonna start blabbing and gossiping. And see, a lot of y'all gossip. It's like the Keishas that come into my comment section. They're like the birds on Nemo. Might. They're making a bunch of noises, but we don't speak the same language, so I don't understand them. So I don't want to have an outstanding overstanding. I'll just get them out of my chat. Because at the end of the day, at the beginning and the end of the 9th inning, you're in my chat. I'm not watching you. And that's what a lot of these people fail to realize. What's good, Kelsey? But yeah, man, that's why I say what I say, and I stand on what I stand on. You all have to stop being so worried about who's rocking with you. I done had people rocking with me for a short time, for a long time, for the right time, and for the wrong time. They come around for seasons. They're seasonal. They disappear and then they reappear whenever they miss getting certain things from you. See, when people are using you for things, they come and go. I don't want to let that, like that Juice WRLD song, come and go. That's the reason that it goes. It's been a minute. I haven't been on it so long. Well, welcome back. But yeah, for real, man, people come into your life. They use you for attention. They use you for money. They use you for transportation. They use you for clout. They use you for energy. Lo and behold, homie, they don't even care about you. Because if someone can disappear out of your life, that means that you want a priority. You know what I'm saying? You yourself are the only person you need in life. Well, I mean, I need God too. Because what I realize is when I try to do everything on my own, that weight that's on my back, man, that pressure makes me cave in. So I feel what you're saying though. But no, as far as like when it comes to an individual, yeah, that's what you need. Because you came here with yourself and you're going to leave with yourself. All it takes is for one instance, one false narrative, one misunderstanding, and all of a sudden the people that you thought were loyal, man, they become disloyal, they disassociate, they start speaking down on you. You see, I got a mindset where it's like, if me and you fall out, social media ain't even gonna know about it. Happy birthday. Social media ain't gonna know about it. But you got certain individuals that, man, as soon as y'all fall out, now they come into the internet, man this, man that. Man, those individuals that you don't need to be around. Homie, hold up. You didn't even say nothing to me and you talking to my chat? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you out the building. Hey, bye. Yeah, man. I don't want to see nobody in my chat talking to my chatters unless you said anything to me. If you haven't tapped the follow button, no, you ain't double tapped the screen and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, show the confirmation of this information, then you need to be in the best definition of silence, okay? The sound of silence. It's the loudest noise that you never heard because you always blabbing. You see, a lot of people, man, they don't realize, homie, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak. Y'all walk into my classroom like you got a microphone, like you Shawn Michaels or Mr. Kennedy or something. Like, no, that's not the way that it goes. You're so intelligent. Thank you, man. I just speak the real. I speak the truth. And a lot of people, they can't do that. You see, I got the image to be able to come on here and to capitalize off of degeneracy and get a lot of views. But I'm not doing that, homie. I'm giving y'all real game, and I'm understanding that by doing that and by keeping it real, certain opportunities aren't going to come as quick, and my views aren't going to be up as high. But man, I'd rather have a limited amount of real ones in my chat than a vast majority of fraudulent people. Because people that always want to be entertained, you got to stay away from them, homie. People that always want to be entertained, you got to stay away from them. Because once they no longer have that entertainment, you realize y'all have nothing in common. Think about it. How many of my guys out there used to play video games? Some of you still do it like in a therapeutic way. You do it all the time. You honestly need to put that controller down and fill out a job application and start being a man. But, you know, when we used to play video games, we would have a lot of quote-unquote friends that, you know, they seemed genuine because we all shared a common interest, which was this video game. And then when we're no longer playing that video game, all of a sudden we realized that we're really not as close as we thought. You could be sitting around an Xbox party or a PlayStation, and you could be talking about all these things, and all of a sudden, homie, that game goes, and so does that relationship. You see, a lot of people don't realize that relationships are situationships. It's not really any, because, homie, to have a relationship with somebody, you got to be able to relate to them. Because people are really good at putting on facades to get certain things for you. I didn't have people that if I was to, man, but I ain't even going to speak on that. All I'm going to say is people will use you for what they can use you for. They're going to say, man, what role could I play? What character could I play and portray in order to sway them to give me? Give me, like that Britney Spears song. But, man, one thing that you will realize is they always want you to give and they always want to take. But they don't ever want to give you nothing, homie. And anything that they give you, they really never gave you because it was counterfeit. That goes for your fame, too. Once the fame drops, oh, yeah. Yeah, man, once the clout disappears, once the numbers drop, say your songs. That's why I love transparency. You see, back in the day when I was an approval seeker, when I was younger, I'd buy followers. You know, I might buy likes. I might get shoes that are very popular and do all these things to impress people, homie. Because I always knew I was real, but sometimes you feel like to impress certain individuals, you got to do certain things. Homie, once I stopped doing that and I stopped chasing approval and I was just myself, I realized that the people that stayed around were the ones that really rocked with me. And man, I can only count them on a hand. You see, everybody else, they came to me and they see me at a certain point, but they wasn't there from the beginning. And even when they came along, they didn't stay along. No, man. Even when they came along, they didn't stay along. And one thing about it is, you can be given a lot of game, right? But the minute that your game makes them feel a certain type of way because they're doing it, they're no longer your supporters. They will slander your name. They will try to destroy you. They were quite literally people that sit around. How did I stop chasing approval? Well, homie, I said, the person that I'm being, I don't even accept it. So if I don't accept myself, how can anyone else? If when I'm alone, I can't stand the person that I am, how can anybody else stand me? If I'm not loyal to myself, how can I expect anybody else to be loyal? If I can't keep it real with myself, how can I keep it real with anybody else? You can't be mad at your results when they're fabricated. Because, homie, that's delusion and an illusion in itself. You see, being very real, you can understand that you're not perfect. Nobody is. Social media sensationalizes showing highlights of everybody's lives. But in fact, if everybody was to show you their failures, you might feel a little bit more like a human. And I'm finna get you up out of here. I don't know what you're talking about, but you can get up out of here. Yeah, you just wanted attention. You wanted a mention. Bye-bye. But yeah, man, that's the reason why I say what I say. And look, though, make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok. So right after this episode, I can send all of you my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me and know when I'm going live next. Got caught up on my words. But yeah, man, I do this consistently, terrifically, and I do it in a way that nobody else can. By the way, Dub, I done seen you back in the building pretty consistently lately, so I'm going to give you your moderator back, my guy. You already know what to do, but don't worry about blocking the Keishas. Just mute them. That way they can sit back and think about the mistake they made. So maybe next time in a later show, they can act properly and get in accord with the way that I do things. This is my show, okay? You show up or you get out. You see, I'm a different type of content creator. We got rappers like NLE Choppa. Hey, ooh, thank you for the heart. Like that want to sit around and play around. No, homie. If you don't like what I'm laying down, leave. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no. Bro, I don't need you. That's what a lot of people don't understand. The real will gravitate and the fake will disintegrate. That's facts, homie. But I'm not worried about the ones that don't rock with me. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not even worried about the ones that do rock with me. Because the minute that you start believing that people really rock with you, they show you that they don't. They'll say, yeah, man, this, that. And then they'll do that. Man, you got to be quiet, homie. I learned a lot about people by being quiet. People say they rock with you. Man, catch them on a live stream. They don't know what the conversation, they don't know you hearing the conversation. You ever have somebody that always come to you, man, they said this about you, they said that. Homie, why are they always comfortable coming up to you to talk about me? You see, it's because you talking about me too. You see, if I rock with you, your name is safe. Yeah, you like that? If I rock with you, your name is safe behind your back. I ain't never gonna let nobody come in front of me and say, yeah, man, you're home. Huh? No, see, loyalty and honor is something that people do not possess. They say these words, but they don't even know the definition, homie. Nah, man. Yeah, and I'm finna get you up out of here because you show watching, though. Yeah. You ain't got nothing going on. Your username looks like something that you got from a random generated Wii account from 2011. Yeah, you watching me, though. You sitting around at 3 o'clock in the morning. You must be in love. So keep listening, keep sitting in my audience, and keep being in attendance, and keep doing what you're supposed to do, okay? And make sure that them pom-poms is going in a circulation of a rotation. It's always the dudes with absolutely no followers trying to tell you how to get people to follow you. Homie, you don't even follow yourself. Yeah. These dudes follow every rapper. They follow every media outlet. They follow every blog. But who follows them? Backstabbers. That's the reason why I say what I say. Who inspires you, may I ask? There's a lot of people that inspire me. And let me tell y'all something. To any of you aspiring artists, or whatever the case may be in your endeavors, you can, I'm finna get you out of here. You sitting around at 3 o'clock in the morning calling me by the name of another man. This is the exact reason why she left you on red, buddy. But anyways, you can get inspired. People are going to call you copycats, but pay attention to who they compare you to. If they compare you to somebody successful, you're on the right path. People try to use comparison to make you maximize it, homie. Every time people look at me, they say, oh, you remind me of this, you remind me of that. They be sounding like Nickelback, but I'm just like, can I get my nickel back? Because I didn't ask you for a dime. But I'm going to listen to what you're saying, though. Because, homie, if they ain't talking about you, who are you? People talk about me. I got people that wake up in the middle of the night with sweat dripping down their face screaming my name. Yeah, nah, man. I got boys that sit around at 5 in the morning with their hands in their pants and they say, ooh, I don't like you. Homie, why you typing to me then? I never sat around and typed essays to somebody that I didn't like. If I didn't rock with what you got going on, homie, I'm not even subscribed in the first place. Comparison is the thief of joy. People who compare are insecure and jealous. 100% factual, actually. You see, chat knows what's up. And I love what I'm doing, man, because day by day, week by week, my audience, more real people are coming around, and these audiences are in turn getting bigger. And I know that it's going to expand into something that cannot be stopped. And I'm finna get you out of here. Yeah, you thought you was funny. Oh, you didn't get a response. Imagine typing something to me not reading it, and then making it to where you can't say nothing again. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live. Yeah. Like, do I need to turn the music up? I can't hear you. Talk now. Talk again. Say it again. Talk again. What? Yeah, man. Some people just love negativity. People love the whole debate. Drama thing is a very bad cycle. Well, it's just like projecting. You know, whatever they say, whatever they call you repeatedly, whatever they try to assign to your name over and over, like that song, well, basically, they're projecting. That's who they are. They're deflecting. Nobody hears them in real life, so they want to be heard on social media. And it's crazy. Instead of doing something positive and trying to, you know, aspire to be something great, they try to put people down, because that's the only way that they can get responses. I mean, quite literally, I'll go into a comment section and I'll leave a comment. I don't respond to anybody's comments, but I'll comment my opinion, not caring about who responds. And they'll sit there and try to talk to me. I'm not even talking to you. Dude, you're yelling. You literally have one of those things that they use at a camp trying to talk to me, and I'm just walking past you. I'm treating you like the seniors do in football to the freshmen in high school. How do you rebuild trust into people? No, there ain't no rebuilding. Once you show me that you're untrustworthy, I let you go. That was my Achilles heel back in the day. You say, do you only go live at night? I've only ever found your lives when I can't sleep. I'm trying to be more flexible and do them at different times, but I have a lot of things to do. The balance is being worked on, and my regimen is steadily improving. So at some point, you will get lives at different points. But I'm glad you were able to catch this one. That was a great question. And make sure you all message me right now, though. Because if you add me on once I send you my Snapchat, That's how you can stay like notified, know when I'm going live next. You can give me suggestions for topics, just so many cool things that you just don't and won't get just by simply following me, you know. That's the best thing I like about that platform. It's right in front of your face, so whatever I say, you're going to see it. You try to get me to read your name, you need to go find something to do. You know, you're sitting around making accounts trying to bait content creators into messing up. You want to mess up people's careers because your life is like that. You need to go find something to do. Have I tried CMOS? No, I've heard a lot of things about it, but I've never actually tried it. Can anybody give me feedback on that? What do you guys think about CMOS? I've heard a lot about it. I've heard a lot of positives about it and everything. So yeah. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on right now, homie. Don't worry about what I believe in. Do you believe in minding your business? But anyways, man, that's the reason why I sit back and I do what I do, man, because a lot of people are worried about what everybody else believes in, but they don't even believe in themselves, homie. You see, a lot of people, they can't even take themselves out to restaurants unless they have a girl with them or their family. You don't even enjoy your own company, so why do you think that I would want to be in your presence? You see, me, I can gladly enjoy myself by myself. I can turn on music. I can do the things that I actually enjoy. A lot of you don't even engage in your hobbies because you're worried about the criticism and the statistics. You're worried about how many likes you're going to get on a post, so you're not posting your content. You're worried about how many live viewers you're going to get, so you're not going live. You're worried about how you're going to look in this outfit, even though you really want to wear it, but you're worried that someone's going to... Dude, stop worrying about what people think. Opinions are opinions. When you know who you are, homie, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 5.7K likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your efforts. Continue to double tap the screen, man. This has been an amazing build. Man. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to Tank for the TikToks. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, miserable people. That's another thing. Y'all got to stop responding. Silence is way louder than yelling. Have you read the four? No, I don't know what that is. You got to send that to me. Yeah, I'm finna get you up out of here. Yeah, hey, man, say my name. Hey, man, read my comment. Come on, my guy. Yeah, go watch some Dragon Ball Z. That's what your profile picture is. You don't want to learn how to build. You don't want to learn how to change oil. You don't want to learn how to cook. You couldn't even make brownies if you followed the instructions on the back of a box. Go watch some more Dragon Ball Z and indulge in that and be distracted. Quit trying to get attention from me. Go talk to Goku through the screen and maybe he'll look at you and say, hi. Yeah. No, man, y'all ain't even capable of a conversation with me. Nope. Have you read the... Yeah, I don't know what that is. Y'all got to send that to me, homie. Yeah, no, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all sitting around and y'all obviously sound like some intellectuals. So either you trolling me or you making something up. But listen, yeah, I want to get to it outstanding, overstanding, because the best way to keep knowledge from most of my people is to put it in a book, because they won't even look. They'll sit around, they'll pay attention to what TMZ said. They'll pay attention to what Adam22 said. They'll pay attention to everything but anything that's not popularized, homie. Yeah. How do you feel about meeting new people? Well, I don't do no new friends because, homie, I don't know how you grew up. I don't know what you did. I don't know your patterns. I don't know any of that. So if I respect you, I rock with you. If you salute me, I salute you. But as far as getting into my circle, nah. You got to watch your circle before they hurt you. Anytime that you allow somebody new in, you don't know what their pattern is. Yeah, I just listen to the Bible. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man, many different people do many different things, but I pay attention to that Bible. You know what I'm saying? King James Version. But what I'm saying is, man, I forgot what I was saying now. Hold up. Oh, meet new people. I don't do no new friends. And that's just, nah, homie, we don't do that. I rock with you. I rock with you too, Mariah. You say my circle 3 deep. Zach, hey, Zach, that's how it got to be, homie. And you know what's crazy? Anytime that you feel like you got a potential for a new person in your circle, they seem so good to be true initially. And then they get a girlfriend, they switch up. Then they get a new job, they switch up. Then all of a sudden they get mad at you. Man, people switch up. How do I feel? Akeisha is Akeisha, homie. You know exactly how I feel about him. But you need to spell it properly. If you spell it improperly one more time, you want to know how I feel about people incorrectly spelling? Yeah, no, there ain't no way that you can incorrectly spell when you got autocorrect on your phone. If you somehow found a loophole out of spelling a word correctly, then you don't need to be typing. You need to be listening. Yeah, no, man. It's like back in the day when you had those quote-unquote gang members that would sit back and put numbers and words and capitalize certain letters. It's like, dude, like, Is being cool who can be the most foolish? Is that the times we're living in now? You just can't make it up. I just stop and stare. Can't, like, man, like, what is going on, bro? You can't make it up. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? But look, man, we're living in, critical times. Critical times call for critical thinking. So what I'm telling y'all right now is you need to analyze your circle, because when things hit the fan, you do not want to have a bunch of, how do I say this? You don't want to have a bunch of people with the foundation of wool. You want brick. You want steel. You want things that are real, not things that are easily breakable or that can easily be carried away with the wind. Because the people that you spend your time around, homie, really defines you. And they're going to limit you, because anytime that you try to become a greater version of yourself, they're going to have this subliminal envy, jealousy. They're going to try to tell you it's not possible. Homie, whatever you put your mind and your grind to, manifestation isn't possible without action. But if you work hard, especially when you don't feel good, you will get results. You will be humbled along the process. Dude, I lose a lot more than I win. But losing is subjective, because, the spectators, they tell you that losing means that you need to quit. Nah, homie, and I'm finna get you up out of my live because you don't even know how to spell your username right. Yeah, there we go, get out. Have fun watching now, buddy. You thought you did something. But you lose a lot more than you win. But losing is lessons, because, homie, guess what? You get wisdom. You get wisdom. When you fall down, you're able to say, hey, man, how did I fall down? But if you fall down and you so caught up about everybody laughing at you, you're not even going to be able to understand how you even fell in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. And a lot of these people, they haven't even come to terms with themselves. Shout out to all the real ones, but anybody that says anything negative in my life, their profile picture isn't them. They're standing in a mirror with their phone in front of their face. Like, what's the point of taking a picture if you're not even going to show your face? Their profile picture is a cartoon character. You see, they're living in a fantasy world. So how could they relate to anything real? Ooh! They're living in a fantasy world. So how could they relate to anything? I'm a Barbie boy in a Barbie world. They're living in a plastic world, homie. I'm a plastic man. Like, come on. And y'all think the ladies is going to want to sit down and have a date with you? If you sit down with any of these ladies and you try to have a conversation, she going to say, so what do you do for a living? You going to say, I play Fortnite. I'm a season 2 battle pass holder. And I be playing PUBG. And I like fried chicken. And I like Chick-fil-A. And if you get with me, I'll be loyal. I'll get you some flowers that you're not even going to take care of. And they're going to wither away in 24 hours. And if you were my girlfriend, I'd never let you go. I can take you places you ain't never been before. I got, like, my God. And you think a lady going to respect that and accept that? She can obviously tell that you capping. She can obviously tell that you're trying to convince her. You see, if you're real, you don't got to convince anybody. You just are who you are. And if you are who you are, homie, why you got to pretend to be somebody else? You see, a lot of y'all think Halloween is the only day that people put masks on. I'd argue that Halloween is the only day that some of y'all are the true versions of yourself. Every other day, y'all sitting around with a mask on. Dun, 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 like, is Michael Myers around? And that's the reason why I say what I say. These dudes, they sit around, yeah, I don't know how to tie my shoes, so I wear Velcro. I'm 32 and I ain't got my driver's license. Yeah, man, but man, that new Spider-Man game finna come out and I'm finna get it. I ain't even paid for the registration. I don't know how to cook. Yeah, no, man, my mama tire went out and I couldn't change it. Yeah. Like, this are the type of guys we got out here. But they demand and command so much respect. No, little boy, you need to go sit down. And I can differentiate a man from a boy just by what you say. I could differentiate real from fake by what you do. But a lot of y'all, homie, y'all don't want a girlfriend. You want somebody to come play mama. Mama, take off. Y'all want somebody, mama, mama. Like, no, you don't know how to clean. Y'all don't know how to do laundry. The clothes that's coming out the dryer still wet. You don't know how to do dishes. It literally looks like a Disney Channel movie, Fixer Upper. Like, you don't even know how to let it go. You don't even have any information. Everything that you have a stance on, you don't even know why you believe it. The quickest way to ask somebody about something political is to ask them about a simple policy. They can't even tell you that. They don't know anything about their history. They don't even know who their great-grandfather is, but they know every single song on Lil Durk's album. They don't care about anybody that did anything honorable within their ethnicity, but they'll idolize King Von. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna get you up out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. There we go. You don't even have anything that you say to be real. I can't even listen to because your profile picture is a letter. Are you serious? Hey guys, look at me. Who are you? We can't tell. Like what? There you go. You see, and it's always the people that don't even have the ability to go live that thrive in the comment section. Hey guys, I don't like him and you all shouldn't like him either because I don't like myself. What? Wait, so if you don't like me, why is you in the arena sitting down in a chair, crisscross applesauce with a banana in your mouth, trying to talk to me? Well, because... No, there is no because. You love me. Just admit it. Admit it. Like, come on. If you could work with one artist still here or not, who would it be? That's a great question. I would say Surge from SOAD. If you guys know rock, you know what band I'm talking about. Surge is one of the most gifted vocalists of all time. Great question. But yeah, man, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. So make sure each and every single one of you message me right now so I can send you my Snapchat. That's the best way to talk to me, know when I'm going live. I hope you were edified by this message. Peace and blessings. And if you're an existing family member, feel free to reach out as well. We're going to keep doing... Excuse me. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. And you Keishas, go repair your pom-poms because I know you were swinging them hard in circulation and rotation. Throw that in a circle, okay? Do what you do, okay? But I know you will be waiting. Set an alarm clock. I can't tell you the time. I know you're going to be waiting for me. Don't you forget about me. But I already forgot about you. Peace.